In today's video, I'll show you step by step how to draw some cute vegetables, which you can draw on your sketchbooks, recipe journals, and also I'll show you how you can turn these simple doodles into some quick, easy, and fun art for your kitchens. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. My name is Anita, and on this channel we make art that is fun, easy, and anyone can follow along. We're drawing a page full of veggies today, and I'm starting with an eggplant. I'm using a pencil to draw a rough outline, basically an oval for the body of the eggplant, and some leaves pointing down from the stem. You can see better when I go over in pen. I start with the stem and then the 3 leaves pointing down. Then I draw the oval body, but make it a little crooked or pointing to one side. As we know, things in nature are always beautifully imperfect, and we want to show that in our drawing. Add another leaf to the side, perhaps. I will color in the leaves slightly, and I think that contrast of light and dark looks really nice on the page. Next, let's draw an onion, and for that I sketch out a teardrop shaped outline, and then starting from the center I draw all these lines to show the different layers of the onion. You can add some root hairs at the bottom too. Going over in pen now, so hopefully you can see more clearly. Moving on, let's draw some tomatoes on a vine. Now you may say, hang on, tomatoes are not vegetables, they're fruits. And yes, that's right, tomatoes are fruits, but we do eat it more like a vegetable than a fruit, I guess. And I think it'll sit nicely next to its veggie friends on this page of doodles. So I'm drawing the tomatoes facing in all different angles, and that makes the drawing look more interesting to look at. And I will connect each tomato to the long vine using little stems, and I think that's looking really pretty. How about some capsicums next? And we will draw them from 2 different perspectives. First one, like you're looking at it from a side. I start with a rectangular shape, and then I draw the stalk, a stem that's curving, and then we draw 2 more segments on either side of the rectangle, and then 2 more little circles peeking out from behind. Color in the stem, and then let's draw the next perspective. This one's a top-down view, and we start with the part where the stem joins the body. Kind of looks like a spider web or a star shape. And then we draw all these circular segments around the star shape, and then a curving stem. I'll color in the star shaped bit so you can distinguish the body from the stem, and I think that looks about right. Let's draw a super easy one now, the humble carrot. A long thin body and some leaves on top. You can draw some stripes on the body to show some lines or imperfections, and that's it. Doesn't get simpler than that. Our next doodle is super cute, and it's some peas in a pod. I start with 2 S-curves connecting at the ends and thicken up one of the ends, and then you draw all these little circles to show peas in the pod and some curvy curly lines near the top. Super cute. Next one is another simple one, and they're cucumbers. All you draw is some simple long ovals. I'm drawing a pair here, so one peeking out from behind the other one. And you can draw some stripes on them, and that makes it look more like a cucumber. I also decided to draw a cross section, basically a circle with tiny little seeds, thicken up one of these sides. Alright, this is what our page looks like so far, looking good. We might have space for a chili down here at the bottom, so let's draw that in. It's basically a pointed oval, then you draw a little stalk at the top. And that's pretty much our page of doodles for today, although I'll look at the page as a whole and add some little tiny drawings, like I'm adding a sprig of coriander, a slice of lemon, and just make sure the page looks nice as a whole, filling out any spaces that look a bit empty without overcrowding the page. That's it for our page of doodles for today, and now I'll show you how you can take one of these very simple doodles and turn them into art for your kitchen. So let's take the humble chili in this case, draw 3 of them next to each other, a hand-drawn border, and grab some color. But I chose these acrylic markers because the colors come out really vibrant with them. And I'll color in the chilies, red for the body and dark green for the stalk. Color in a background. I used a peachy shade, and there you go. You can cut it up and frame it and hang it up on your kitchen walls. That's it for today, friends. I hope you found today's tutorial useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.